All right, want to build a product people pay for and not just like? That's the difference between Painkiller and a vitamin business model. Last month, April 2025, I've helped 6 founders switch from vitamin to Painkiller, and they each made on average about $12,000. In this video, I'm going to show you how to tell the difference and what to do about it. If you don't know me, my name is Ghiles. I'm a startup advisor, and let's go. All right, so let's have a look at the screen here. So we have the two concepts, the painkiller here, and the vitamin here. All right, so painkiller solves an immediate pain. That's why we call it the painkiller. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Typically, you have a headache or something like that, you'll take an ibuprofen, right? But now, on the other hand, you have the vitamin business model. And this one is different. This one, you will take it to prevent yourself from getting the pain in the future, right? And so the idea is that you'll take vitamins so that you don't get sick. So let me say it again. So you'll take the painkiller when you're sick, and then you'll take the vitamin to prevent you from getting sick. Well, in business, that's exactly the same thing. You have products and services that you take when you have the problem, when you have the pain. And then you have products and services that you take and pay for so that you don't have the pain in the future. And this is where those two business models are very different, because it's easier to sell people on an existing pain. Like if your toe is hurting you, you can feel it and you want it to go away as fast as possible. And so people can go and jump and pay for it right away. As opposed to vitamin, people need to be conscious of the pain that could arrive in the future and then sort of anticipate the thing. And that's why vitamin business models tend to be cheaper than painkiller business models, because in painkiller business model, you feel the pain right away. And so they charge you a premium for that. When in the vitamin, because you don't have the pain, they say spend a little bit of money now so you don't have to spend a lot of money in the future with the pain. Okay? So vitamin business models tend to charge and price lower than the painkiller, because it's this idea that by taking this little thing that is not expensive, you won't have to spend a lot of money here. All right? So that's the generic concept. Now, I want to gamify this a little bit and show you a couple of examples of companies who are selling products and services that are painkillers and or business models. Okay, let's take the first one. The first one is, let's reveal it, Calendly. Okay, Calendly. What do you think Calendly is? Is it a vitamin or a painkiller? Or maybe both, depending on the situation. I'll let you think about it for a second. Pause the video here. Think about it. And I'm going to give you the answer in 3, 2, 1, go. Calendly is very likely to be a painkiller, because you pay for it so that you can get people to book and get rid of all the logistics that can happen with managing your schedule and your appointments. So this is more likely to be a painkiller, right? But this one was a bit tricky. I'm going to give you a simpler one. So the next one is Uber. So pause the video here if you need to think about it, and I'm going to give you the answer. And I'm talking about Uber driving the cars and everything, not the Uber Eats. So I'll give you the answer in 3, 2, 1, boom. Uber is a painkiller and not a vitamin business model, right? Because when you are about to pay for an Uber, it's because you want to go from point A to point B now, right? It's like, I need the car now. So they solve the problem right now. Okay, there's this situation where you can book an Uber ahead of time, but that still makes it a painkiller, not a vitamin, okay? If we had to compare Uber to something else, I would say the vitamin equivalent to Uber could be like bus passes, for example, so that you pay on a monthly basis, but you don't necessarily use it when you pay, but you can get a bus pass and eventually in a week or two, then you would need to get on a bus, and then you would take it. So that would make it more of a vitamin. There we go. Now let's get to the third one, and the third one is Duolingo. Do you think Duolingo is a painkiller or a vitamin business model? Pause the video here, think about it, and I'll reveal it in 3, 2, 1. Boom! Duolingo is a vitamin business model. The reason is simple. When you jump on Duolingo, you don't instantly learn how to talk a language, right? So what you do is that if you have to go, let's say, to Brazil, and you want to get ready to be able to interact with the locals, you probably use the application ahead of time, a couple of months, sometimes maybe a year. And so use it now so that you don't get the problem in the future. And that's typical of a vitamin business model. So how many points you have so far? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm really curious to know. Now let's move to another one. Cha-ching! Peloton. Think about it. Pause the video here. I'm going to reveal it in 3, 2, 1. Boom! It's actually a hybrid stuff. Now think about it. Peloton can be a painkiller or a vitamin, but I would slightly lean it towards the vitamin, but it can be a little bit of both. The reason why is because you can use it now to lose weight and improve your cardio, whatever. So that's a pain, like you have fat and you want to burn it, so you'll pay for it and use it. But you can also use it even if you're in shape, so that you don't gain the weight after. So you can use it both as a vitamin and a painkiller. And I'm sure a lot of you didn't caught this one, but let me know in the comments down below. Let's move to the next one, McDonald's. So pause the video here. I'm gonna reveal it in 3, 2, 1. Cha-ching! Painkiller. You're hungry. McDonald's delivers you food fast. So that's a pain. Your stomach is in pain. It wants some calories. So you go there, you pay, and you get it, right? So that's typical of a painkiller business model, right? The vitamin equivalent to this would probably be frozen food, right? So you buy it ahead, you buy it before you're hungry, so that you can just take it out of the fridge, put it in the oven or whatever when you're starving. So frozen food would be a vitamin business model. McDonald's is a painkiller. Okay, so I don't know how many points are so far, but for those who won, that's great. Let's have a look at the last one. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to double the point on this one. And boom, Gold's Gym. So if you paid attention to what I said in this video a bit earlier, wink, wink, you should know the answer for this one. And this one is a both. Why is it a both? It's because you can go to Gold's Gym because you have a pain, because you're overweight or you're lacking cardio or muscle or whatever, so you have the pain. So you would go there and train. But at the same time, if you're already in shape, you probably want to hit the gym to maintain that shape and don't get the problem later. So typically, gym subscription are both painkillers and vitamins. But if you pay attention to most of the marketing, they would usually position it as a painkiller. So you'll see the messaging around losing weight, improving your cardio, don't getting sick. Don't getting sick is a vitamin. So about losing the weight, getting the cardio and these kind of things. So this could be both. So that's what I want to say about painkillers and vitamin business model. And so as a startup or as a founder or as an entrepreneur, you have to understand this. It is often easier to position your product or service as a painkiller because you will be able to speak to the pain of your customers. When in the vitamin business model, you have to convince them that if they don't take your product or service, they could get the pain in the future. And humans are not really good at projecting themselves in the future. We like that instant gratification, and so that makes it harder to sell. So try to think of your product, of your SaaS, of your service, and see how can I transform it from a vitamin to a painkiller? What kind of feature I can develop to focus then on the pain killing aspect. That's it for today's video. If you like this kind of concept, this kind of whiteboard videos, let me know that in the comments down below. If you're not sure whether you have a painkiller or a vitamin business model, let me know also in the comments down below. I will answer all the comments. And if you have any other questions, you know where to find me. And until next time, boom.